Hello everyone, Mark here, Mark's Max Muscle, and this is the evolution of Rollie Winkler. I'm going to compare the 2010 Olympia version of him versus the 2018. I would have did the 19, but he placed 5th and he actually did a lot better in the 2018. So it's a better comparison in my opinion. He placed 3rd. So from 14th place to 3rd. Quite a road that he was on, and he did improve. There's a lot of bodybuilders that come up and down the pike that don't improve quite so much in a lot of areas, and this man improved all aspects. I mean, this is a different physique here. I mean, yes, the size is better, but the conditioning and even the six-pack of abs looks a whole lot better on Rollie Winkler. So kudos to this man. He knew how to train, if you know what I mean. There's certain bodybuilders out there that they hit their peak in their early 20s, such as Flex Wheeler. I mean, did Flex Wheeler know how to train? I don't know. He was born with awesome genetics, but he didn't improve, so you got to think. Rollie Winkler, quite a man, quite a bodybuilder, in fact. Front double bicep. You can definitely see that he always had those triceps. You see that? Size of those arms. They're actually a little bit too large. And like I said earlier, he knew how to train. He has filled out the rest of his body. Now, I always nitpick on the size of his legs. They should be a little bit bigger, but it's plain to see that he did throw on quite a few inches on those legs. He might have had better calves in his younger years, I will say, though. Look at the vascularity of those lats and the size. Man, oh man. Good little six-pack there earlier on in his career, but I don't know. He's doing a half vacuum, I think, to expand the rib cage nowadays. He's improved on all aspects, posing, the stance, everything, the style. Wow, you can't say enough good things about Rowley Winkler. And always keep in mind, guys, he was 41 years old here, I think, 2018. 42 now. Wow, the lat spread actually looks quite aesthetic for Rollie Winkler, mind you, here in the 2010. I still might give it to the 2018, though. The lats themselves, quite a bit larger. Man, he knew how to train lats. If you want to build your lats or fill your lats out, ask Rollie Winkler. And he has those arms that it's hard for him to display them properly, but you could see. You could see in the front relaxed position and the front double bicep in that 18 version that he threw on some inches, probably a foot thick of meat on those lats. So ask Rollie whatever he did, do that. I'd also be inclined to request on what he did for his quad separation development. Look at the size of the quads here in the side chest pose. Rollie looks about 2 feet wider in the upper body, but that's mostly the display, guys. You can't focus on just these pictures alone. You got to think he is tilting thusly in 2018. But hey, his display has improved. Everything has improved. And don't kid yourself. He is a whole lot bigger in the pecs and the arms. I like that tricep, though, in the 2010. A lot of muscle separation there. Good vascularity, though, I must say. Look at the size of the delts in 2018. On the legs alone, I would definitely say he has improved in the 8 years. And I made mention of that tricep development. I like that in 2010. Look at here. I mean, yes, it is a whole lot smaller. So he did train correctly. He put on inches of meat. But look at the feathering. His conditioning was top plus. I mean, sure, yes, I would sacrifice a little bit of conditioning to get those inches thick raw meat. There is aspects of 2018 that are better conditioned. Look at the quad separation, the muscle separation. I mean, you're able to display your conditioning much better if you have better muscle separation, correct? I mean, obvious. Either way, what a beast, and he is the beast, Rollie Winkler. Ah, yes, the back shots. Now, this is what I was interested in seeing, the lats from behind. Wow, did he ever throw on some meat? Look at the width of the lats from the end of the traps on, almost completely covering his arms there in 2018. He has some nice fine lower lat insertions, though, in 2010, I must say. He is standing up a little bit more upright. He's not bending at the knees, so had to make it a little bit taller at the shoulders. but his head's pointing downward, so they're basically the same height at head level here. He's sticking his head up. 2018. I'm going on detail. I got criticized of sizing my bodybuilders incorrectly, but I take great pride in how I size these guys. You got to take everything into consideration. Bone length, everything like that. Anyway, look at the glutes in 2010. Rollie Winkler. His conditioning has never been so fine. Actually, let's have a little bit better of a look at that. Now, there was no comparison here for 2018, but man, oh man, I've never seen Rollie display such a Christmas tree here in 2010. I mean, this is condition plus. For those of you who are condition gurus, you might even give the victory to 2010. But nothing doing, if you ask me. Once again, I have to give Rowley Winkler props on the lat development, and he always struggled in this area. Food for thought here, his lower lat insertions seem to be slightly more prominent, but the width and the outer shell of those lats are much better. Nice little peaks on the biceps back in the day, but every other aspect about the arm, the delts, the triceps, a lot bigger here in 2018. It's shots like this, ab and thigh, that really make me speechless as far as Rollie Winkler's improvement is concerned. What's the worst problem? I mean, yes, bodybuilders get bigger, but they get bigger everywhere. Their stomachs, their guts. Rollie Winkler has not only put on inches of meat where you need it in all the right places, but his waistline looks smaller and more defined. Bravo, bravo, Rollie Winkler. What an improved bodybuilder. Throw all genetics aside and everything of that nature, and you have to say, this is a bodybuilder's bodybuilder. Boom, we will finish this one off with a couple of most musculars. Structurally speaking, this was always a decent pose for Rollie. He has a nice wide clavicle, good pecs there, good wide chest, but it's plain to see that he has thrown on a little bit of thickness on the chest, yes, but the delts I have never seen. Never in my life have seen such an improved set of delts. Look at the size difference. I mean, this is a different man. This looks like Rollie's brother, Quincy Winkler? Sorry if I got the wrong name. He does have a brother. He's a bodybuilder. It looks like the older version of Rowley Winkler. This man, I cannot say enough good things about Rowley Winkler and the improvement that he has shown in these 8 years of bodybuilding. And hopefully 2020 is a better year for Rowley Winkler. 2019 at the Olympia wasn't the best showing. He placed 5th. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this little bit of a comparison, the evolution of Rollie Winkler. Hit thumbs up, hit subscribe. Have a great day, guys.